Ooh, ooh, ooh. Bam. We live. Okay. Right on time. What up, Juice Dragon? Ugh. Every build that I've had has had Lou Williams in it. No luck. Joseph, no, I didn't. I had Russ. Obviously didn't play, but the rest of my lineup was really good. If Russ would have played and just been average, I probably would have taken second. Only one guy ahead of me had Russ, and as long as he put up like 31, I would have finished in the money. Not only did Dirk blow up, but he was like more than casually owned, which was the weirdest part of it all to me. You know what the worst part of this is? That I can't listen to music while I'm doing this. Or at least I don't think that I can. I'm probably going to have 3 Cavs. My last pass, I had LeBron, Osman, and Jeff Green. Yeah, I guess I could. I had a 300-point. Wait, do you mean on DraftKings? I put up like 297 without Westbrook. So, or was it 287? 287? Yeah. Yeah, right now I'm not stars and scrubs. I have a lot of balance. I have Blake, no Jimmy. What's going on, everybody? Let's dive in. Okay. Now, everybody's got to play. No news on Embiid. I would not be starting Embiid tonight, but that's also coming from somebody who ate dicks on Westbrook last night, so. Normally I don't at all buy into revenge game shit. Alrighty. Can I go one smaller than that? Nope. 75. How did that get bigger? Whatever. I think I did, Jizz Dragon. Yeah, I think 25% of that huge single entry had Russ last night. So, yeah, I was better than all but one of them. But oh my god! So like when Russ was out, I felt like I had a dildo strapped to my wrist. It just kept vibrating and vibrating. Everybody was just tweeting me like, "Yo, I know you're dead." It's kind of a bummer. Oh. No Liggins for me. All right, so I'm going to start walking through my process for tonight. Based on everything that I'm looking at, I like Minnesota the most, which I don't think is going to be terribly surprising. Great implied total. Chicago sucks on D. I think Minnesota's going to have a little bit of a pace-up game, which is good. So that's been my focus on my starts. And I know a ton of people are on Jimmy Butler tonight, and I want to be as well. I'm just not sure what I use with Butler to like stack with him, because generally speaking, he doesn't have really positive correlations with what I want. So for now, I'm actually rolling Wiggins and Teague. That's been my start. Teague and Wiggins have, super high correlation together. They do show up in my 100 optimals. Wiggins at 31 of 100. Teague significantly less, but that's up for debate. All right, if a game gets canceled again and I'm on it big time, you might not ever see me again on here. And then I've been looking a little bit at 5x5's big spots. And, while Butler is here at the top, Wiggins is in the quote-unquote sixth best spot of the night. Where is it? Point guard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So like Ish and Jeff Teague are 7 and 8 right here. But mostly, I think Chicago's defense sucks, and I think that that's a good spot. So I'm trying to stack Wiggins and Teague, and then I move on to my next team. So I'd love to have some of Houston, but they're not really the team that has like value just laying about. Denver's defense has been incredibly poor lately, but it's Harden's 11-8. It's tough to get there. So right now, if I'm going to have exposure to Houston, it's going to be coming out of Paul. I don't have him in right now, but we're going to see where that goes. And then Atlanta is the one team that I can't get on, and I can't seem to figure out where I would need to do it. I kind of want to go to Collins, but I just can't trust it. I don't like it. I don't trust Bazemore. I don't trust Schroeder. One of those guys, one of Schroeder or Baze or Prince, are I should have Prince, and I don't know why I don't. And I think I just need to force feed it. He's the number one guy on 5x5's big spots. But right now, I have... Where'd it go? So I've got Osman in now, and I'm okay with that. but I'm going to make a run at Prince and see sort of what lineup I end up with. My main concern is that when I run 100 lineups, I don't get him. I only get him 17 times, and it makes me wary. I have a little bit more interest in Tyler Dorsey now that Bellinelli's done. 3,600, like, decent sneak. So if I lock Wiggins and I lock Teague, which I think I've done, no. The next thing that I'm going to do is lock Prince. That hits me with 2 guys from Minnesota, a guy from Atlanta, and then I think that my next spot is that I want to lock Blake. And if I lock Blake, I want Ish. So I want to see how that looks if I do that right now, and if that breaks me in any way. Oh, that's Teague. Where's Ish? So I'm going to do 50 lineups with those locks, and we'll see where we get. When I did my first run, if I remove filters, my highest projected was 303.5. My lowest was 290. So I like to keep my next lineup somewhere in that range. Jeffrey, if you are on this live stream right now, thank you very much for becoming my newest patron. I appreciate it. All right, so this is where I would stand if I had Wiggins. Oh, somehow I missed Teague. Jeff Teague lock. Remove and 50. Thank you so much, man. So I can get pretty easily, I don't trust Tristan Thompson, and I can't do Embiid. I don't like AD, and I don't want to do 3 dudes from Detroit. So currently, I have Nurkic, which I like a lot. No, nothing big tonight. I'm very happy with going with Wiggins. As of right now, I don't want to make any changes to the lineup that I have in, but I think that I need to work in some Atlanta, and I just don't know how to get there. Maybe I should just start there, lock in Prince, run a new 100, and call it a day. I'm willing to take that chance. He's got an exceptional matchup. Yeah. I was going to say that, but... Prince. So it's really easy to get LeBron. I can't imagine not going that direction. Center is really the toughest spot for me. And I guess I should probably just try to figure that out now. Because if I could set center, then I could probably just fill in the blanks. So the lowest I would go would be Tristan Thompson. And after all my digging, I'm just not there. I just don't trust him enough. I don't want to go Miles Turner. Indiana's the second worst team on my docket. Horrible matchup against Boston. While I like Turner from like a on paper perspective, Chetty Osman is a minimum salary guy where people are overthinking it. It's not as if Chetty's like some $6,000 dude. You barely need him to be on the court. No Monroe for me. I don't expect enough minutes. My next step up off of Turner is Nurkic. You know, Portland, middle of the pack. Sacramento, just atrocious defensively. I feel like more people would be on AD or Drummond or Towns. So Nurkic feels like a decent value play for me. I don't know where I would go otherwise. I don't have the same sort of interest anymore in Willie Cauley-Stein. Why against Al Jefferson? I don't want to go Horford. Now, Whiteside is probably someone I should take a deeper look at, but it's so tough to trust him. Is he popping up at all? Just in 4. What do we got? I end up taking too many dudes that I don't have a single interest in. He did get run in the 4th, though. Played 32 minutes. And he has beasted on Milwaukee in the past. I just don't know if I'd rather pay $7,600 for Whiteside or $6,600 for Nurkic. Nurkic is in such a better matchup. Okay, Matt. Jimmy Butler is not going to be low owned tonight. You think Jimmy Butler is going to be low owned in an incredible matchup going home to Chicago? People are going to be swallowing that Chubb as hard as they could. Butler might be one of the most popular public plays out of anybody that's just like straight value. I don't get there on Harden tonight. Yeah, I can't see playing Jokic, but, you know, he could blow up. What do you mean? I'm going to need more than why are you on Tyler Dorsey? Because he plays? I don't... I mean... I like the guys on Houston. I just think they're too expensive. If I were to lock Whiteside and go LBJ and Prince, what happens? I'm not a huge fan of Gary Harris tonight. I'm not anti-Gary Harris. I'm just generally indifferent. Like, it's a good price. I don't have a problem with it. He's just not somebody I'm seeking out. Right, but he's still going to be 40% owned or more. The person that's going to be low owned out of all of that is Giannis. Dude, the amount of people that are chugging the Jimmy Butler narrative Kool-Aid tonight are insane. Oh, new beer. Terrapin Hopsecutioner is on the docket for tonight. Happy Friday, everybody. The wife wants to make an appearance Monday night on the birthday live stream. I told her, no, I don't trust you people. All right, so if I were to go Whiteside with LeBron and Prince, I can still get to Wiggins and Lou. And Jeff Green. Man, that'd make me do some weird shit. Who did I end up on with LBJ? I mean, I'm looking at Prince right now, but he's not in my lineup. I've got Chetty. I'm not going live Saturday or Sunday, but I am going to go live Monday night. The birthday spectacular. Or something. I don't know. I just know that I'm going to want to watch basketball. I know I'm making creme brulee because I want to eat creme brulee. I'll probably eat a pizza. It's going to be fucking awesome. It's basically all I got going on. It's my Larry Bird birthday. Why do I like Wiggins? The irony of asking a Wiggins question and paying me in Canadian currency is not lost on me. He's got an exceptional matchup. So on Fantasy 5x5's big spots, he's got the sixth best matchup of anybody on the board. That jives with me. Chicago's defense is terrible. Great implied total for Minnesota. They'll play at a little bit faster of a pace. I just really like it. And for me, I'm going to... I'm just going to try to fade the Butler narrative, which apparently I'm being told is not a real narrative. Who's Chetty? Chetty Osman? Dude on the Cavs? Right, Butler is 2 on that list. But when I try to fit Butler, I don't like where I end up. Whereas I can fit Wiggins relatively easily. I just do weird shit inside of XSplit. I don't really know what I'm doing. Cheddar Bob? Is Chetty Osman going to shoot himself? I have you looking foolish like Cheddar Bob when he shot himself. Big 8 Mile fan. Oh, that's good to know. Robin Lopez or Bobby Portis. Portis. Ersan Ilyasova. I'm happy to stay with the Hawks. Smart, man. Smart. Dude, you can come back to Atlanta on your vacation. What the fuck would you want to stay on the Hawks? They're not gonna get. You're not gonna take a buyout and go to some shit team. Do I think Lou Will can get value tonight with his low price? I don't really know how to answer that. Of course. It feels like a trap, but I don't give a shit. I don't really think that I can get to a Whiteside center lineup. Jerian Grant would be the first point guard. I hate that. De'Aaron Fox is 2. That I would entertain. Otherwise, we get down into like Paul and Lillard. What happens if I try to go Lillard? Yeah, no fucking way am I doing that. If I do Ish, can I get to Blake at all? Ends up with Napier. Nope. Right now, Nurkic is the next man up for me. Alright, right now I'm going to sit on my FanDuel lineup. I think DraftKings invited me to something stupid tonight. Let's do that. Alright, let's make a DraftKings lineup. Am I still high on Mirotic? That's a great question. I should be. I have trouble getting to him, though. He's a great value at that price. I don't have him in my lineup. But that's just sort of because of Blake and because of Jeff Green. Ish or Teague tonight. You're asking the wrong person. I have them both. I'm not worried about having 3 Cavs. They don't make enough. They don't have enough salary for it to be a problem. Well, I mean, like it could be. It could always be a problem, but I mean, to be concerned with it, it's not like I'm taking guys with legitimate salaries. Oh, I'm so happy it's Friday. This week has sucked balls. Ugh. there's a leak in a roof, I'm gonna have huge problems in life. All right, let's bump everybody to 10. Shazam! Nope. Stop. Close. Close. I want a hundy. Let's get in a random tournament here, just for something to pay attention to. Wow, 6:30 already. Is there a new Tyler Dorsey blurb? Is he starting? Right now, I just don't even know what the blurb is. Yeah, I don't have really any interest in marketing. All right, there's 100 DK lineup, so let's boogie. Redeem ticket. Reserve. Reserve. Do I have like DraftKings points? Can I buy like a hat or something? 3,082. What does that get you? Contest tickets. I can get a $5 ticket. That's exciting. All right, let's do this. Let's take a look at DK and figure out what the fuck I need to do. DK. Oh, stupid DraftKings positions. I hate it so much. Alright. So, I'm almost assuredly going to go with Chetty. I don't think it's going to be 20 minutes of Nurkic, but willing to find out. Dude went ham last night. Probably looks like a chase. Yeah, I've got him at like 25 or 26 minutes or something. Mac, you must have missed the first 32 minutes of this where I was looking at FanDuel. I do work with Excel in my job. I have created multiple Excel tools that are used globally for my company. So, yeah. Oh, there you go. I got sick of looking at FanDuel. I have a lineup in that I don't want to change, so. Who benefits the most if Nurkic's minutes get reduced? I'm not even going down that path. I have Nurkic. I hope that fucking doesn't happen. Alright, so I should have Chetty. I should probably have Calderon. So let's do that. What is the best shit on Minnesota on DK? Nothing. I mean, nobody has Embiid not playing. I don't agree that Taj is an elite play. Not at that price. Not saying I don't like him, but... Alright, let's see how we end up there. Let's lock Calderon, Chetty, and Jeff Green and make some weird-ass DraftKings lineup. I think Rivers will be relatively limited. Hold on. Notorious has Taj listed as elite. Okay. 25th in matchup. No. Notorious. Page 2. No. Notorious. We have a triple revenge narrative for Butler, Taj, and Thibodeau. Oh, now I love it. Andrew Wiggins has struggled over his last 5 games, and his price hasn't come down enough to make him a viable play. I'm so happy I'm smashing him now. That's fucking preposterous. To say that... Look, I like Minnesota. Taj can have a great game. To say that Taj at 5,800 is an elite play, like, just easy peasy, is insane. I don't agree at all. Lou Will with Teodosic out. Yeah, it was Lou Will long before that. Look, Taj could have a good game, and it makes me look stupid for saying it. But to say that he is elite for tonight is a fucking preposterous take. I don't trust that at all. Nothing points to that. He's the 4th best option. No, he's the 5th best play on his team tonight. And I'm very confident in what I'm saying. Oh, yeah. Peyton, I don't do dick for my birthday. Projections will be updated tomorrow and Sunday. No issues. My old man might come down. If he does that, I might not play like Saturday and Sunday, but I'll certainly have projections updated. Oh, Matt, that's a good question, man. I like Lillard tonight, and I think that he's in line for a really big night. I just can't get to him. Sacramento, so bad on D. I think that Lillard is in a perfect... Like, if I were playing a couple lineups tonight, I would definitely want him. I'll probably have tiers to start the day. I'm going to record a video Saturday and Sunday no matter what. I'll have tiers to start the day. I don't know if I will update them throughout the day. But we'll see. I'm not turning 38. I'm turning 33. Abby Swan, what up? Stop looking at me, Swan. Do I like Bledsoe? I'm not going to lie. I forgot he played tonight. I don't even remember thinking about him. Maybe I should. 6,700? No, I shouldn't. No, I don't like Bledsoe. Why would they cancel the game? Like, aren't they already there? Of course, Billy Madison. Tobias Harris or Lou Will? Lou Will. Ben Simmons is a tricky one. I do like him. I think it's a great spot for him. I would just prefer Embiid to play if I knew that. Do I like Prince tonight? I do. I just can't get to him. Atlanta and Houston are turning out to be the teams that I'm fading for some strange reason. And I feel like I'm going to regret that. Especially Atlanta. I feel like I'm making a mistake. I just don't like Atlanta's prices. I don't know. What do I know? Very little. James Johnson or Henson? James Johnson. Sorry, buddy, I don't look at Yahoo. Yeah, you probably don't want to play Bellinelli. They bought him out today, so he's for sure not going to be on the court. Okay, so what would I want to do after locking those idiots? What is Mirotić's salary? This is a spot for him. 6,800. Are you guys just trolling me with this Bellinelli shit? Ryan, don't play Bellinelli or Lou Williams. You gotta be just fucking with me. Those two aren't even in remote things. Don't play Bellinelli at all, because the only thing he's gonna be playing tonight is fucking NBA 2K. Holy shit, Austin Rivers is starting? Rivers, Bradley, Tobias, Gallo, and Jordan. I think I'm okay with that. Okay, so obviously Rivers, Bradley, Tobias, Gallo, and Jordan. Fucking Doc Rivers starting his kid as an asshole. I would assume that Lou Will should roast second units, and I would guess that he would finish games. Unless Doc is just a complete asshole. I'm going to assume that they're just starting him to get, like, very strict run and that Lou is going to close the game. And if that's the case, I would rather have Lou not start and then finish the fourth quarter. So I think that I like Lou even more now. I don't think it's going to change Lou's minutes. I just think it's going to change the structure of his minutes. Yeah, I think I'm okay there. Embiid is in, folks. Feel safe. Jeff Teague or Ish Smith? I can't answer that, Eric. I'm starting them both. Let's get this DK lineup in before I keep forgetting what the fuck I'm doing. Alright, so this is screaming at me to take Harden on DK, which is, you know, not interesting to me. But if I'm not going to have... Well, if I could go to Blake, what happens? Tice. Fucking no. Can't do Jokic. Blake and Drummond, Mirotić, Gobert, and Will Barton. That's fun. Dedmon or Thompson? Probably Dedmon. Yeah, James, I agree with you there. Ooh, 501. Whoop, whoop. We need to make that 600 and 700 push again. It really only happens on like Mondays and Wednesdays, though. I don't really want to go to AD, but 11-1's not shabby. Is anything popping up for Atlanta? No. So it really is Houston. Way more Harden than Paul. Pistons. I guess I should probably go Drummond. 10-2. All right, let's go Drummond. What do we got? Mirotic. That could be fun. Fuck it. I don't care enough. Markkanen and Lillard or Ish and Blake. So I have Ish and Blake, so I would be remiss to not say Ish and Blake, I guess. All right, Calderon, Chetty, Jeff Green, Mirotic, Drummond, Barton. Let's just get a lineup in. Blake, Gobert. I had a ton of confidence in my lineup last night, and I was right. Russ didn't play. Yeah, if you're going to play Embiid, might as well play him with Simmons. Drew or Kyrie? Probably Drew. How's the beer? Beer's good. Going down pretty promptly. Hopsecutioner. Not too shabby. I haven't looked at Oladipo at all tonight. Barton, Rubio, or Drew and Teague and Cash. I would prefer Drew and Teague. I haven't really looked at Fox tonight, but I don't have necessarily like a problem with him. Just I've been going a different direction. All right, let's blow that shit up. I don't really like it. Fantasy Cruncher projecting Boban for the old negative 0.7 minutes. It's pretty fucking hard to pull off. Negative time. If Boban can play, have I always had a beard? Yeah, it's just a shitty beard. I can't help it. I grow it in all white trashy. I've had a beard for like 5 years. I've got a real bad double chinny fat face, so you know. Oh, Barry, rolling back to your question from earlier on the in the comments. I assume you figured out that those guys' minutes were high because they're playing tonight. And Pref is sort of like a per 1,000 metric, but on steroids. Yeah, that was a Joe Dirt quote. But it's also true. Probably the guy that came into the comments and was like, fuck you, you're a stupid asshole for going with Westbrook. As if he wasn't 25% owned in a $500 single entry. Like I was the only idiot. Don't get me wrong, I'm pissed that it happened. But if Westbrook plays last night, I win like $4,000. So, you know, it's an interesting dice roll. Yeah, I don't think that Austin Rivers is going to play enough minutes, and I don't think that he's very good regardless, but I get it. I feel like I don't have anything to look at right now. I'm happy with my lineup. Like, I don't have anything new. Right, like, if I would have not had Russ, my lineup would have been dramatically different. Although, I'd have to go back and look at it. I said, would I be more happy with Russ and X or Y and Z? And I don't remember what I said, but... Saric or Nurkic, DKGPP. Ooh. Probably Nurkic. Yeah, I would prefer Nurkic. Or would I? Yeah, I would prefer Nurkic. Yes, it did. 10x. What's my favorite Nicolas Cage movie? Probably Gone in 60 Seconds. Dorsey or Jeff Green for the punt? I mean, a lot of people are going to be on Jeff Green, so depends on what you're trying to go for. Yeah. Con Air, close second. Not The Rock. I'm just going to answer questions for a while. Face Off's fine. Weird movie. I really don't like... it's hard for me to get behind Travolta. I've never seen The National Treasures. Goodfellas or Casino? Goodfellas. Has my wife... she has said things on the live stream prior to this. She has not visually been on here yet, but I think she wants to be on here. Yeah, Travolta's got a lot of weird stuff going on. I can assume that no one in my chat is a Scientologist, so he's like the king of Scientology, him and Cruz. What celeb does my wife look like? When we first met, she got a lot of... fuck, what is her name? Oh, what is her name? I don't remember. It's been a long week. She'd remember. I don't know. Richard, did you see the date on that MMA article? I wrote that for like Hendrik St. Pierre or something 6 years ago. Any ink. Me or her? Me, no. Her, yes. In like the most minor way possible. Ted or Ted 2? Ted. I'm not winning I'm not winning 100K tonight. I'm not in those tournaments. GSP plays poker? Beto, where the fuck have you been, man? Are you mad because I beat you twice and you ran away? We want you here. Papa for life. I think you have outkicked your coverage with that one. I don't think anybody's on London Parantes. Jared, if you win 100,000 tomorrow, I expect a fairly large donation. Irving, Dragic, Holiday, Butler. Yeah, I don't like that for cash at all. How do you have to people that pay you to play? I don't know what that means. Do I do DFS baseball when it's time? Yeah, I'm going to do baseball. I love it, Beta. Just keep doing that. Was I ever into the poker scene? Yeah, pretty heavily in college. And in my senior year of high school. My senior year of high school... when did Moneymaker win it? 2003? So we got really into it right before Moneymaker won. I was playing on like Paradise Poker and Pacific. And then once I got to college, I went really hard into it. You know, Poker Tracker, the whole nine. Big action. This is not a job for me. I still have like a regular normal job. I wanted to be an accountant, but it seemed boring. I do know who Osimo, or however the fuck you say that, is. But I don't know. Don't watch Big Brother or Survivor. Last Survivor I watched was Richard Hatch. Yeah, I miss poker, man. That was fun. WWE, I don't watch very much any longer. I used to be really deep in it. But shout out to voicesofwrestling.com. I have done the stats for their New Japan Pro Wrestling ebook in the past, and I'm going to do it again this year. I haven't seen Altered Carbon yet. I did watch the trailer on Netflix. It seems interesting. If I'm cheering for an MLB team, it's the Braves, but I don't really have teams anymore, except for Liverpool. I would rather fight a duck the size of a horse, for sure. Favorite wrestler in the WWE? You got to give me like a time span. Should I go put my Bailey shirt on? Do I think the Niners are Super Bowl contenders now? Absolutely not. Although, I think everybody is. That viewership has fallen off. Nobody gives a fuck about this makeshift AMA. 2000 to 2010. Chris Benoit. Oh, I'm such a piece of shit. Ah, man, Rounders. The amount of times that I've watched that. Whew. Tristan or Sabonis? I actually like Tristan tonight. I just can't pull the trigger. I don't have a favorite poker player anymore. I don't really watch it or follow it. Benoit for sure. Snooker might have just killed that lady on accident. Shout out to the Morning Call for being dicks about that. Benoit killed his ex-wife, his son, and himself. Do I ever have any desire to start projecting ownership? That's not something. That's not a path that I could go down if I still have a day job. Juice Dragon, I've been playing a lot of Civ 6. I don't really play like all of the graphics intensive stuff. Dude, why are so many people asking about the snow postponement? Could that even be a thing? What's my day job? I work for a CRO doing financial work. Yeah, I really like Civ 6. Yeah, I got to pick up the Rise and Fall expansion this weekend, so I don't have any changes to make. There hasn't been any news. Can I say not necessarily necessary? There you go. If poker came back, would I stream poker? No, it's a different game now. Nope. No thanks on hockey. Oh, John Locke. Great guy. Alright, so I've showed it, but Ish, Teague, Lou Will, Wiggins, LeBron, Chetty, Blake, Jeff Green, Yusuf Nurkic. So there we go. I mean, I think they're trolling. That's not coming up on my stream. There's all the tweets. Thanks, Richard. I appreciate it. Geez, Dragon, why so surprised on Nurkic? Why is everybody trolling with the LeBron is out shit? It's after lock. Who gives a fuck? Even if he is out, it doesn't matter. Ish 15, Lou 25, Blake 36. Okie doke. I can roll with that. Levine's fine. Alright, I'm going to go enjoy my weekend. Good seeing you guys. I'll have a video up tomorrow. Adios.